Hi, welcome to Psychotherapy 360. I'm Ihnen, licensed mental health counselor, and this is my colleague Christine Wylde, licensed mental health counselor.
What do you think for you is the most satisfying about being a psychotherapist? What for you? What is it that you're just like, I love this part of my work?
It's hard to pick because there's so many things, but the one that comes to my mind first is helping people see that, and this sounds kind of simplistic, but
That's okay.
it's anything but, helping people see there really isn't anything wrong with them. We all have these ways of coping and adapting to life that stop working at some point or another, and it's so natural to think, there's something wrong with me, I'm broken, I'm sick. And to be able to show people that they're just fine, that they need to make some changes, they have some things to work through, but helping them get some hope that really it's not that they're permanently flawed, that you can feel better and you can find peace and ease in your life. And so that initial kind of
Helping them
presenting
see
that idea and helping them see that, and then the really even more gratifying part is later on down the line when they start to realize, they wake up one day and realize, I was pretty happy today, you know, or I'm not worried so much anymore, and it just makes me so happy.
I was thinking back to a session I had when I was really early in the field for myself, like first year out of graduate school, my first job. And I was at an agency, and our practice rooms, there was like a really nice one with a window, and since I was the new therapist, I was in the really tiny, dank, cave hole one. But a very small room, kind of dark, but very intimate room. And I was with a very young client at the time, younger than me. I think I was like 26, and my client was like 19 or 20. I remember having a couple sessions with her, and after I had one particularly like incredibly intimate, powerful, transforming session, she left, and I started to walk out of the room, and I turned around and I looked back, and there was this overwhelming feeling for me, and what it was this message to me was, this is sacred. It's like I didn't think it, it's like it came down to me, like this is sacred space. And it was so powerful because before I was thinking that I'm in that crappy dark room, you know, and it's like it's almost felt like too pressured, too close, like because of the work we do. And if any of you have been in counseling, you know what that feels like. It's, you know, incredibly intimate and vulnerable. And I just had this amazing like epiphany, like this is sacred space.
But, you know, and as a client of therapy, and I've done a lot of my own work, because I think it really enhances my ability to show up. It makes it possible for me to show up for my clients and not get thrown by my own stuff coming up, or just be, you know, I've done my own work. And some of the most powerful moments in therapy for me were when I admitted something to my therapist that I thought was the most horrible thing in the world. And there are no skeletons in my closet, so don't worry about that. But, you know, we all have these things that we did when we were kids or something, and we just think we're horrible human beings. And she would respond with just this kind acceptance of, yeah, that sounds kind of hard, you know. And it was like earth-shattering for me that she didn't just jump up and run out of the room or tell me I couldn't come back, but to just say, yeah, this is what it is to be a human being, and we all do this kind of stuff.
Well, and then it's okay to be you.
It's okay to be me, and it's okay to be a human being.
And it's funny, you know, at this point in my career, I do truly believe that. I have had enough experience in my own life and with my clients to really believe that somebody can bring something in, it can seem horrible, and it is on some level, and it's also okay. We're going to get through it, we're going to figure it out, we're going to get to the other side, and you're going to make it. And that, to give somebody that, like you said, that hope. And for me, again, it's knowledge now. I know that I can take somebody there.
Because you've done it.
Because I've done it.
Right.
It's like, you know, if you're a mountaineer and you've led like, you know, 500 hikes, well, you know, after about the 600 hike, you're like, you know what?
Maybe I can do this.
Pretty much, I can get a group of people up a mountain no matter what the conditions are.
Right.
And
Right.
it's not like they're, oh, I hope I can, because if they're new to it, they're like, I hope I can, I hope a storm doesn't come. Did we bring our 10 essentials? They know they can.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something really calming and reassuring about going with that person on the hike. Because that person is going to make it okay for you.
Right.
And I think that's what I now have and I can do for somebody.
Right.
Because I know, because I've been on that hike a gazillion
Right.
times.
You've gone through this journey with people, and you've gone through your own journey.
And now I can offer that in my presence.
And you can say that because you really do feel that. I think it
Yeah.
reminds me that
Right.
one of the things that I think is so important in this work is honesty and authenticity. You know, you're saying, yes, I can walk this journey with you because you really do believe you can, because you've walked this journey with other people. You know, and I'm very honest and transparent with people too. If it seems like they're presenting with something that I don't have any experience with or I'm not comfortable with, then I say that right away.
Because you might not be able to work with them.
Right.
And that's very important.
The most important thing is helping people heal and find peace and ease in their lives, and I'm very happy to refer people to other therapists too, because to me the most important thing is helping people walk this journey and find healing, and if I'm not the right person to help them, then I'm the first person to say so. And this is something I've had since I was very, very young, which is an ability to see some goodness in everybody.
Buddha nature.
Buddha nature, yes. And I suppose I've encountered a few people where it was extremely challenging to see any goodness in them, but I could always do that from the time I was a small child. And a lot of the people who come through my door, they don't see the goodness in them, but I can see the goodness in them.
You draw it out.
And I help them see it eventually.
Draw it out.
Yeah. Which is really gratifying work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you or somebody you know needs some help, and you think that either of us would be a good fit for them, please pass our name along, and number and website, and we'll do what we can to help.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. Bye. Cheers.
I'll have to have wine next time.
Water is good for you.